Welcome back. Treehouse studio build part 2. Part 1, in case you missed it, I'll link it, but basically it was all about how this Treehouse studio project came to be, about the initial stages of getting it approved through the town and building like the basic frame. Since then, we finished all the bracing underneath. The windows and doors got delivered.
That's not bad. It's big, watch out.
And Luke and I got a couple of the easy windows in.
That flange is sticking out.
You keep saying that.
Yeah, this flange here, see how it's out? That's what we need. Bitch. I'm just trying to figure out how to not put the flange down. See the flange down now. So you're going towards the ladder.
I don't really know what you want me to do.
We're going outside.
Oh, we're going out the door?
Yeah. It's that screen, you don't rip that screen.
Oh, well, it's hard to...
Look at it. Why'd you cock that? From the windows to the wall.
Our friend Joe came to dig the trench for the electric. And Luke cut down some trees to mill stuff for the siding and the decking.
Here's our deck.
Jesus.
That's our decking.
Locust?
Yep, black locust. Natural rot resistant.
Pretty.
Isn't that beautiful?
Now, currently, Luke and I took this week off of work to do a big push because fall is here and winter's fucking coming. So the main things on the agenda are the stairs and the siding. What's that?
It's a sander. Zero dust. Because I don't want you to breathe it in.
Luke's gonna teach me how to do stuff. Sanding the boards that he milled. This is, what is this? Wood.
Pine.
Gonna sand it and stain it.
So this is our pine clapboard that I made with our new jig for the sawmill. So I made 8-inch cants, which is an 8-inch beam. Instead of buying pine siding, which is crazy, we made our own.
It took me a little bit to get the hang of the sanding, but once I did, I didn't mind the job. I had already picked out the color for the siding, which I was excited about. It's kind of a warm amber tone that I thought would look good with the black windows and accents.
Can you put the song in without it being penalized?
Only if it's like a 5 or less second clip. Wrapping up for the day. I gotta make dinner. I only got 8 boards done. I think we're gonna need a lot more to go around this whole fucking treehouse. Meanwhile, Luke had been figuring out the stairs. Once we had the exact placement, we had to pour a concrete landing pad per the town. We didn't rent a cement mixer this time, so we had to do it by hand.
Get to work.
Luke is much faster at this than me. You go first.
Where do you want to do it? Right in here?
Well, we shouldn't do it towards the front, because
Do it right under where the stairs will be?
yeah, like right here.
Okay. Right there?
Yeah.
That worked perfect. We could make a turkey.
My hair's going in
All right, we got stairs to temp 1 to get them up on the cleats.
Do you want some help?
We got a video going of it.
This stair frame thing or whatever is a lot heavier than you think. Do you want me to?
Yeah, grab this side. We're gonna try to drag a little bit. What I need you to do is go on the other side and push it when I need you to push it.
Like on the back?
Push it towards the building. Can you push it? Nice. Push it. Nice. Push it. I gotta come back to you a little bit.
That ladder is about to fall.
No, it's not.
Can I fix it? Yes. Okay.
Alright, fix it. Put a thing under it.
Ow.
You ready?
Yeah.
Push it.
I can't.
Okay.
Oh no.
Hold on, relax. Nice. Fuck yeah.
That was scary.
Woo, baby.
Luke had whipped up some temporary treads for while we were still in the construction phase.
Way easier than a ladder.
This is so exciting. Then it was back to work on siding. Look at that. Update. Here is where we're at with the stairs and the siding. What's the plan for today?
So yesterday in the rain, we got a lot stained, and I got almost all of the front siding cut and milled. So hopefully today we'll finish this side, finish the caulking, get it done, and then we'll start staining, sanding the front. So tomorrow I can just really hit it. It's gonna be a big day.
It's getting very messy down here. Damn it.
We should set up your GoPro and do a time lapse of the fucking putting the siding on.
Why don't we just do it with my camera?
This is not how pros would fucking do it.
I decided to move my sanding station down by the driveway, which made it so much easier to move around. And Luke finally got his little time-lapse video that he wanted, although it was short-lived. Sunday morning, here's where we're at. Luke had to run to the hardware store again for the 5 billionth time this week to get more nails. I am back to staining, and this is really our last day to push because we're both back to work tomorrow. So I think we're gonna try to get as much of that side done as we can. I think Luke's gonna try to put those windows in, which the floor of the building is 10 feet off the ground, and then this, because the roof is slanted, this is the high side, which is another 14 feet up. So getting those windows in, that's 20 plus feet up, is gonna be interesting.
Hey, baby! Hello!
It's been a long week. Luke's music is driving me crazy. And switching, pausing on siding, staining, and painting these black to trim out the windows on that side. Luke had to build the staging up higher to continue siding and to put in the window, which is like a whole ordeal. I help him by tying the rope to the pieces on the ground, and then he hoists them up from the top of the staging. Those are done for the window frame things. They'll probably still be wet when they go up, which is what's been happening the last few days. So to get the window in, Luke decided to walk it up the stairs and get it up from inside the treehouse by balancing it right on the edge there. Oh my god. And then he came back around and up on the staging side to secure it in place. Unfortunately, we won't be able to get the other window in without completely deconstructing and reconstructing the staging to move it over. This is the most pain in the ass part. We have to move the staging over to do the other window. So Luke sends down the pieces on a rope, and then I untie it.
Get to work.
And then he'll send down the next piece. And then we rebuild the whole thing 5 feet over. After rebuilding the staging, we decided to call it a day. Sunday afternoon, that is a wrap on this week. I feel like we got a lot done. And we still have a long way to go. Even though we had gone back to work and normal life schedules, Luke is just so good about putting in some time every single day whenever he can.
So this is just a little bit of a bevel on the trim. So instead of a conventional vent, put in a screen. Then we got this shit. I'm gonna spray it black and then we'll trim it out with the wood instead of using that shitty stuff they sell. So this is the first few boards down of the locust decking, which I've decided to plug all the holes with locust itself. Complete pain in the ass. Definitely worth it. Looks sweet.
I don't even know where I left off, but it's maybe been a couple weeks, and this is where we're at. Luke's doing the deck. How's it going?
Good. Slow going on the deck, but it's gonna be cool. Pain in the ass. One of a kind. Like my wife.
I haven't really been doing shit except getting ready to go to Nepal. I leave in a couple of days, and I'll be gone a few weeks. So Luke's still gonna keep working on this while I'm away. And I'll see you when I get back.
We're taking girlfriend applications. Just kidding.
I made it back from Nepal. I had a great trip, did a video on that, check it out. And as you can see, it is now winter. Luke made a lot of progress on the treehouse while I was away, so let me show you the updates. So the deck is now finished. All the live edge. Beautiful locust deck. And this side is now sided. Just got the front left on that. And the doors are in, trimmed out. Hi, Luke.
Coming.
What are you working on now?
I think it's called a prop vent or a propper vent or something. But it's a vent for the roof, which this just staples up in the base. And then we have our screen on the soffit on the front side and screen on the back, so I guess it vents.
My job today is I'm gonna start painting these posts along the deck. we're doing them black. Three minutes in, I'm already struggling. Sun's right in my eyes, which makes it hard to see the details, but then I also just realized I should have done this backside first, so I could have like held on to the pole, but I did these two sides, so it's already wet. So we're gonna have to skip the backside because we're 10 feet off the ground. It's essential for Luke to fucking blast the music while he works, so I'm sorry if this is a little annoying in the video.
Scared me.
Doing the backsides was actually a little sketchy, which made it more fun. Okay, I'm onto the corner one now. This one's gonna get interesting because there's two sides that are on the edge. So I can do this side normal, but then this side I'm gonna have to use my right hand to hold, so I'm gonna have to paint with my left hand. So hard. These ones are all done. And now because the roof goes up, I only was able to paint up so high. So now Luke put me in a harness. I'm gonna get on the staging and see what we can do with the top half of the pole. Getting the tops of these posts painted was a challenge.
Put a ladder here and then I'll chain off there.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
I was glad to have the harness on when I had to climb outside of the staging, but then I still couldn't quite get it all. I got three sides. Now Luke's gonna save the day, maybe. Can you see it?
Yes. You already got the other side though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Best peak I've ever had in my life.
Are you kidding me? I was able to get this one done from the ladder, and then I was excited to go look at our work so far from the woods. I think that's gonna get covered, maybe, I don't know. Luke finished putting up all these vent things, and then my brother had dropped off this cedar log, so he started milling that. Once he saw how pretty it was inside, he decided we should use it for the railings on the deck.
Unbelievable. Nature.
My brother had also salvaged this front door for us, which Luke fixed and finished and painted black, and then he figured out how to build a custom frame and threshold. Beautiful day.
Nothing you can't fix with a hammer. There's your fucking door. You waiting for F5?
Somehow it is now January. We got our rough inspection done last week, and that went well. We passed, so now the boys are on insulation today. And now I am on staining shingles for the front side. That didn't go through. Okay, I think I am about done for the day. Got about 50 done and 1 million to go. I actually don't know how many we need for the front. I don't feel like it could possibly be that much, but Luke still has a huge pile in the basement of these, which, did I mention he cut these himself with the jig on the sawmill. I'm tired and I don't know what anything's called. Anyway, hopefully these dry by the morning because we are in my studio right now and I have a client in the morning and I need to put this room back together. It's after 5 p.m. and Luke is still working out there. How's it going? So Luke finished all of the insulation, which was a huge deal. The building inspector had to come out again and inspect that. All good, so now we're square with her until she just has to come back at the very end for like a final inspection. I wanted to end this video at like a nice clean break where we were done the outside and then start the next video on like the whole interior build out. But of course it's not gonna work out exactly like that. The outside's kinda sorta almost done, but we still need to do the railings, finish the stairs, the front siding that's shingles, stain the posts underneath. But meanwhile, before we could get to all that, Luke had to start on the interior on the ceiling because of the schedule timing with the electrician. So yeah, he started the ceiling. He even hired some help for that. Hi, Jay. You working?
I was excited to see you.
What do you think of the treehouse?
Good. You should paint it all black.
This video's gone on long enough. I'm gonna wrap it up here. Next video will be more about the interior build out and hopefully we can get that done within the next couple of months before I am then leaving to go on a potentially 6-month-long hike. So pray for us and come back later to find out if we can pull it off. And have a good one, everyone. See you later.